This is Chartel for Naturelle.
Another thing I wanted to ask you was, you did some background singing. Now, who did you sing background for?
My longest relationship as a background singer has been with Leah Smith.
Yes.
And she's a BET Music Matters artist and just a prolific songwriter, singer, person. I love her.
She's
and,
shouting you out
I'm
right
shouting
now.
her out.
Leah Smith.
I owe a lot of my experiences to her, and a lot of what I aspire to be I've learned from her, from seeing her. Yeah.
Who else have you sung background for?
I got a little chance to go to the Bahamas with John Legend's brother, Vaughn Anthony. We had a great time. Yeah. So I got to work with his team, the Fat Boys. And if you know anything about Fat Boy Productions, they are all over the music industry right now. So yeah, all over. I think they're in LA right now. They were in New York and now they're in LA. So
I'm gonna have to look this up.
And I've gotten a chance to work with other local celebrities and stars and things like that. But those have been my biggest, most profound experiences. And then I've been singing with Vertical Current.
Yes.
So while that's not background singing, they have featured me everywhere that they go for a year and a half now. And most singers and musicians just want to have their name out there and it's just them and them alone, and you know. But they've pulled me along with them. And if you guys get a chance to look them up, please do. They have played with everyone from The Roots to Jill Scott to Ty Tribbett. Each and every one of them has played for the biggest names out there. So,
and soon your name will be big too. Once this gets on YouTube.
we hope.
We're putting that into the atmosphere, so Jesus, you hear this.
Absolutely.
Speak it now. But going back to Leah Smith, did she become supportive of you when she found out that you wanted to go into your own solo?
So as soon as she learned, actually, I never entered into that experience just saying, okay, I just want to be a background singer for you. Which, please do not misunderstand me. There's a place for everyone, and some of the greatest vocalists are background singers. Let us be very, very, very
Mike
clear.
is testifying. His hand is like this.
Because he's a great background singer too. But some of the greatest, most talented musicians are in the background. It's not the ones that are in the forefront. So let's not mistake that. Everyone has their place. Everyone has their role. But I knew that singing was my passion and that I sort of did want to be in the forefront. It wasn't at that time. So all along she's been able to give me business advice, she's been giving me musical advice, and I've been gleaning inspiration and just wisdom from her all along. But I did a debut concert in June of 2012, and she was right there, second row, waving and smiling the entire time. So I'm very, very grateful for her. Every time I have a question, I'm like, Leah, how did you do this? She's always willing to share.
So you were getting that preparation before becoming into your own solo artist. That's really great, because not a lot of young artists, solo artists who started off as background singers get that from those that they were working with, and that's pretty.
It's incredible.
Now with your music, focusing on your stuff, what description? What is your sound?
It's crazy. That is my sound is crazy. And I say that because it has been difficult over time to sort of put it in one category. I take inspiration from jazz. I take inspiration from musical theater. The way that I sing is very much influenced by my classical training. And when I really feel it, it's very much inspired by my gospel upbringing. Uproots. What kind of word is that? Upbringing.
They get what you're saying. They understand.
My uproots. So I would like to describe it as pop soul. And yes, it has all of these kind of flavorings from different genres, but I think pop
just
soul
taste it right now.
That's the safest way I can say it.
Oh, okay. Good. So you're in a process right now of recording. Are you talking to any producers? Are you seeking any?
I'm seeking help. No.
Word is seeking a producer out there.
I'm always open to new production ideas. There was one point where I was like, no, this is what I want and this is how it's going to be. But no, I'm not always able to see the picture worldwide, globally, universally. So it's great to have the inside of producers and production So I'm always open to inquiries and collaborations. And then I do have some key people that I'm working with who have been really
helping you out.
Really, yeah.
Trying to be there.
Pushing me through.
You need that push to get you out there.
Yes, you do.
But what upcoming events that she has and what are
I will be at Philly Soul Stock on August the 9th. And so they're featuring several indie artists as well as several major artists like on the 10th. So it's a festival.
Can you give us some names a little bit? You can't spare the details.
Jeremy Isaac is one artist who I adore. He's a good friend, a great artist. He'll be on the show on August 9th. And I can't tell you about the 10th yet because they haven't announced the roster.
Okay, all right,
but
that's
it's
fair.
all for charity. It's a scholarship program, and they give away a couple scholarships.
Good. For the kids? For the kids? Yes. Because I know that so far you've heard that here in the community, Philadelphia School District, they're slowly taking away the arts program. And I grew up with art. Right. Music, dance, everything. Like, I loved it.
And I came through a public high school, but we had, I don't know how they even do this, but we had an entire world unto ourselves. It was the Visual and Performing Arts program at Suitland High School. Come on, Suitland, make some noise. In Forestville, Maryland. And so there was this Visual and Performing Arts program that was a part of a public high school, and that really doesn't happen too many places. I know there's Kappa here in Philly, but if they were to have taken funding, I would not have the training that I had at all.
Right.
My parents couldn't really afford things like that, even though we lived in the suburbs. I mean, everybody doesn't have those kinds of resources.
No, it's hard to get
so
to them.
yeah, and hearing about that, it just breaks my heart. And the more I heard about it in the media, I'm like, oh my gosh, are they kidding me? They're not gonna be able to have singers, they're not gonna be able to have dancers.
This is what I'm talking about. You see how dramatic this girl can be? That's why she's done a little acting on the side.
But it made me angry. Like really, really angry every tweet that I saw.
I feel it, girl. I'm feeling it right now. I feel the going on.
And so finally, I feel like it was God who was just like, then do something about it. And I wanted to have a creative and performing arts program for youth. In every personal statement that I've had since I graduated high school, I've put that in there. And so I said, well, do it now. I don't have all of the resources to house such a thing, but I can get funding, or I can contribute the resources that I do have. And so with that, I came up with a program called Artstrings Foundation. You all are some of the first to hear about this. It's the Artstrings because it was pulling on my heartstrings.
But spell it out for them.
ARTSTRINGS.
I love that. I am feeling that. Oh,
so I'm going to be partnering with several local organizations to provide opportunities for students not only to create, but to be exposed to the live performing arts, living and breathing performing arts community.
Oh wow.
As well as visual arts too, just creativity.
Anything in the arts field.
Yeah, we're going to take some field trips and we're going to go to art galleries. We're going to go to the Kimmel Center and give back to the community.
Because they really need that.
Yeah.
One thing I almost forgot to mention, you have a YouTube channel, right? I got a YouTube channel. She just started a YouTube channel, y'all. And what is it called?
Goodness, it's called Char Television.
Get that? Char Television?
Char Television. Char Television.
Well, you know what? I've actually heard about you. Like, I always go on YouTube to find stuff about hair and all these music artists and everything. And I came across this young lady. She first started singing. You sang a cover. You did a cover on NDRE.
That's how you heard about me?
That's how I heard about you, young lady. And later on, I have a friend that we're mutual friends with someone, and she introduced me to you when we attended Emily King's live performance. Yeah, and there we exchanged business cards.
Yeah,
and now we're here.
I didn't know. No, I did not get the backstory. I did not know about the Ready
See,
for Love.
it's all God.
Hi, India.
It's all God. So NDRE, yeah, she started singing your song, Ready for Love, and now she's ready to start her journey